What's up, everybody? My name is Godzi, and welcome to Wonderful Everyday Down the Rabbit Hole. I don't know why it's not making any sound right now. It's literally not making any sound. That's really weird. I already booted up the game once to do an audio recording test, and it didn't make any sounds, so... that's weird. But, yeah, anyways, this game was suggested to me by... April, back when I beat Umineko Answers Arc, and they warned me, saying that this game can get pretty not safe for work here and there, so I'm gonna have to be prepared to censor. So, yeah, just to let y'all know about that, I'm probably gonna be a bit more prudish with censoring in this game than I was in Corpse Party. So, yeah. Just so you know, that doesn't reflect on my opinion of how censorship is, because it's not like, even if, like, the video would be otherwise demonetized, I don't make money on YouTube anyways, but I'm still just trying to save my own skin here, because, well, with not safe for work stuff, it can give you a community guideline strike if it's bad enough, so I'm gonna be just trusting my gut regarding censorship. So, yeah, if I didn't have to censor anything, I wouldn't, but... for the sake of the game, I'm gonna be doing that. Also, the warning at the beginning said that this game's meant for people who are 18 and older, so... yeah, if you're a child, then watch at your own risk, because, oh no... well, it said there's gore, also dog bark. It says there's gore, so that's a bit rough, but I don't know. It'll depend on the severity of the content, so, yeah. Either way, I already turned off the voices because that's just how I am, because I imagine it doesn't have an English dub. I didn't bother to check, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. If it does, then I'll turn on the voices. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna leave them off, because that's just how I handle games that have, dubs. If it's Japanese, or not English, I turn it off and do my own voices, and if it's English, I leave it on. Because... I don't know, if you're watching my videos podcast style, that's just best, you know? Being able to understand all the audio. With some games, I think there was one game I played where I left on the Japanese voices, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was Golden Fantasia, but that would have hindered the gameplay if I turned it off. And Atelier Ryza also. But this is a visual novel, so yeah. Let's just get into it then. I really don't know what to expect, though. I'm basically as blind as possible with this. Sunflower. Oh, we have our pockets full. Alright, there's finally some music. Phantasms of our brains. Dream fancies blown into soap bubbles. Come, take it. Okay. And change. Feigned love words into true? Huh? Into true? I breathed my sighs and moans haphazard-wise. Call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. Been very vague so far. Come, take it. You'll see that I was in these lettered lines. Eloquent all the more, the less sincere. Take it and make an end. This is very Shakespearean so far. I don't exactly know or understand what you're saying, whoever you are. Okay. Ah, cicadas. A Friday afternoon. The sun. They're the final hours of the week, and because of that, the busiest. I was on a rooftop that overlooked the station crowded with people. Seeing all those people caught within the city's turmoil made the location seem so serene. Anyone loafing around in such a spot at this time of day was either cutting class and neat or me. All a woman needs in life are cigarettes, a roof, and a frilly dress, right? Oh, so this is a female character. Okay. I was expecting this to be the main character. Alright. This brand, oh, unless it has a female protagonist, that's possible, I guess. This brand of cigarettes isn't very popular, but I prefer the kind no one else smokes. Okay. Cool. A Friday sky. The sky didn't care that it was the weekend. It hadn't changed one bit. Though I suppose that's to be expected. It would be a problem if the sky changed every week. A crisis suddenly hitting us after every weekend. What kind of anime or manga would that be from? A very ordinary weekend. Underneath the sky. It was in a way inevitable that we'd meet. It was in a way inevitable that we'd pass each other by. He and I met here, and we passed each other by. Even at the very beginning and even in the future, he and I would never walk the same path. It was inevitable that we wouldn't. Underneath a Friday sky. The weekend wouldn't be the end of the world. It would be a very ordinary weekend. He was there. Hello there, man. When I turned around, I saw an unfamiliar face. No, upon closer inspection, it was a face I recognized. From everything. No distinguishable character traits so far. We were both in the same class at school. He sat 3 seats diagonally ahead of me. His name was... Wait, you're in school? And you smoke? Okay. Yuki. Mamiya Takuji. I don't know which one of you is Yuki. Why are you here? I'm guessing Yuki's the girl? Okay. I'm just gonna assume that. What's it matter to you? Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. Where I go is none of your business. Well, that's true, but... I have to say I'm surprised. Huh? Why's that? I never would have imagined that you could work up the courage to talk to a girl you didn't know. Okay, Yuki is the girl. Well, that's... Sorry, I take that back. Huh? I never would have imagined that you would work up the courage to talk to anyone you didn't know, regardless of their gender. That's not... Not what? Not completely untrue. Nevertheless, you did manage to talk to me. Well... Well? The silent treatment, huh? Oh, that's right. Mamiya. I tend to just not use I don't read honorifics, in case you're new here. I don't know why I don't, I just don't. Yes? Do you smoke Never Knows Best or anything like that? No. Tobacco is kind of... Oh, you don't smoke. Yeah. But I get it. I know why you talk to me. Huh? You know, I wonder how long I've been here. How long I've been me. Just kidding. Right. Minakami, how long have you been here? How about you? How long have you been there? I've been here a long time. No, I've been here for quite a while too, but I never noticed you. I don't really stand out very much. You're right about that, you don't leave much of an impression. What were you looking at from up here? Nothing really. I was looking at the sky. I see. You know, if God... Huh? Sorry, it's nothing. God? Well, don't worry about it. Why didn't I suddenly utter the word God? It's not like a God exists in this world. I wonder why. When I looked up at the blue sky, that word just came out. God, huh? That's something unrelated to me, of course. What the hell? He left. He really doesn't stand out, though. Before I knew it, Mamiya Takuji had already vanished. Okay. Which left me all alone, looking out from under the sky. Looking at this world. Okay. Interesting prologue. Assuming that was supposed to be the prologue. Down the rabbit hole. Okay. So I wonder what the significance of the title's going to be, because I can't really picture anything. Down the rabbit hole, July 12th. Okay. A road. The art's pretty good. I'll give it that much. Don't know who's talking, but they're talking to Yuki, it seems. Yuki. Hmm? Oh, it's a... Okay. Oh, the little Wakatsuki sister. So is Yuki the main character, then? Okay. I don't know what voice to give you so far. What do you mean, little? Your height? I'm not that short, jeez. Okay. Wakatsuki Tsukasa, my neighbor and childhood friend. We're close in age, and her house is next to mine. What a coincidence, running into each other in Suginomiya. No, yeah, you have a part-time job around here, right? Oh, right. Maybe that wasn't my character bio. Is this her talking again? What are you talking about? What's a character bio got to do with your job? Oh, it's another character. Oh, you're... Okay, you seem a lot more tsundere-esque, I guess. And? From that attitude, I take it you're skipping work. Who are you again? Who am I? You know who I am, like you'd forget. What? Quit acting like you're famous with the whole, of course you should know my name thing. It's not a good look. Acting like I'm famous doesn't have anything to do with it. Why do you remember Tsukasa's name but not mine? It might have something to do with it. What? You shouldn't do that, Yuki. We've always been together since kindergarten. There's no way you'd forget who she is. Really? Has it been that long already? So, Yuki, what about your job? Okay, so you're not gonna give a name to this twin-tailed character. I see. Unfortunately, it's been suspended due to grown-up reasons. Okay. Grown-up reasons? Like hell it has! I'm done! Tsukasa, I'm leaving. If I stay here and spend any more time talking to her, I'll get infected with her idiocy. Being stupid isn't an infectious disease, sister. Okay, so you two are sisters. No, I get it. So you got it from Oh, wrong character. Wait. Huh? Oh no, Yuki said both of those things. Ow! I'll hit you if you say anything bad about Tsukasa. Sister? You should give that warning before you hit me. Ballet starts with the first move. Ballet has nothing to do with this. Besides, you've never even taken ballet. So you know that, but you still don't remember my name? So, what's the Wakatsuki gang doing here? This gang is on its way back from school, unlike you. See ya. Okay. Kagami's as grumpy as ever. Kagami? Okay. Huh. These two kind of give me the vibes of, the characters from Lucky Star. I think the one with Twin Tails was literally named Kagami. I don't remember what the other one was, but it was something. So you knew her name all along. You're so mean. Well, I am a tsundere. Being a tsundere isn't an excuse for bullying someone like that. Really? Yeah, I'm not sure, but you probably shouldn't do that. Kagami's always angry, though. That's not true. She's a nice person. Huh? She's always mad when I see her. No, you make her mad. It's not like I said anything to tick her off. Yuki, if you really think that, then you should remember that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Ouch. I know that. You're talking about yourself, right? You're very critical of yourself, aren't you? Yuki. Stomp? Tsukasa? Hmm? You'll crush my foot if you keep pressing that hard. Oh. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. Didn't notice my ass. They're definitely sisters, even if their personalities are polar opposites. There's gonna be so many female characters in this game, and I'm gonna fucking destroy my mind trying to make distinct voices for everybody. Are you thinking something mean, Yuki? Huh? No, of course not. Okay, but you know, Yuki, you've always been my sister's role model. Role model? So it wouldn't hurt you to be nice to her once in a while. Be nice to her, you say? I knew full well what Tsukasa was trying to say, but honestly... Come on, Tsukasa, we're going home! Okay, later, Yuki. Adios. Tsukasa ran after Kagami, trying to catch up to her. The sight of Tsukasa chasing after someone like that, for some reason it felt nostalgic. Why is that? Come to think of it, isn't this a great parallel to the Somnium Files? I dropped the pen that I'm flipping in my hand, god damn it. Because wasn't there a character in AI the Somnium Files whose name we always forgot? I think there might have been. God, what was his name? Maybe it's because in the past, Tsukasa always chased after Kagami like that. To be honest, I couldn't remember that ever happening, and yet it felt so nostalgic. Now then? Oh yeah, I came all the way out here to buy my favorite band's new album. So is this Yuki character like a delinquent kinda or something? Or a dropout or what? I made my way toward the residential district, leaving behind the hustle and bustle of the station square. What we call specialty stores are generally located in places outside the main shopping district. I made the trip to Suginomiya just to visit one of those specialty stores that sells CDs. However... Did I take a wrong turn? I'm not sure what happened, but somehow I ended up walking through a place I wasn't familiar with. I thought I knew the way pretty well. The CD store should have been over this way. I don't know this place. Maybe I went down the wrong alley. What was that? I think I heard a scream just now. Is that what I heard? All of a sudden, something fell on my head from above. I felt something like gravel in my hair when I reached up and touched it. Gravel? From above? I looked up and saw something on the roof of the apartment complex. Is that a person? What? What is that? What are they doing up there? There are people fighting up there! You've gotta be kidding me, they're on the wrong side of the fence! Oh, that's not good. They were about to fall. They were on the wrong side of the fence, struggling and fighting on the precipice. What the hell are they doing? I had no idea what was going on. The setting sun obscured their features, but I thought I saw my school's uniform. So you just don't go to school then? Damn! I ran inside the apartment building. I had no idea what they were doing, but I had to stop them. I smashed the button, but there was no sign of the elevator. What's taking so long? Were there stairs outside? I hurried back out. And what I saw was hard to believe. One of the silhouettes that had been struggling on the roof now danced through the air, falling. Someone was falling from the rooftop. My mind was completely blank as I ran. Wait, what exactly was I trying to do? Am I going to catch them? Catch a person falling from so high? No, that's definitely impossible. But I'm pretty strong. No, that has nothing to do with it. I'd definitely die too if I tried to catch them. Cold logic stopped every one of my rationalizations in its tracks. Why was I analyzing this so much anyway? Actually, for some reason, it felt like that person who I thought was plummeting to their death was actually falling rather slowly. Is it just a piece of clothing? Kinda looks like a rabbit. That was probably from the rush of adrenaline that people get in life or death situations. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Ah! It sounded like something had been crushed. A sound louder than if a tornado had just ripped the roof off someone's house reverberated through the air. I heard a sound so loud that it convinced me the concrete under my feet surely must have cracked in two. Or so I thought. No, I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. Boing? Boing? Oh? Something crashed into my head with a boing. Afterward, it slid off and fell gently to the ground. Oh? What just happened? What's with the boing? I picked up the fallen object. A stuffed doll. Oh, it was a rabbit? What's with this guy? Don't look at me like that. You're just a doll. Is it doing that tsundere routine? It's not like I was looking for you. I was just passing through, that's all. That sort of thing? If so, this would be my response. I was about to put my life on the line for you. At least show me some gratitude. I looked back up and... boing. Whoa! Even though it didn't hurt, I couldn't help screaming when something hit my face. What is it this time? What is going on? I picked up the thing that fell on my face. This is starting to get a little creepy. I rushed over here to save them, prepared to die. Yet these dolls just looked at me blankly, like they were saying, I just felt like falling. Got a problem with that? They were dolls? What the hell? Why are there dolls falling from the sky? There aren't many reasons for it to start raining stuffed dolls. Maybe some girl with a levitation stone? Though if it was Lum, well, nowadays it would be more like Hani Hani. No, that's pretty old too. I guess these are references I don't get. Nowadays it would be that Sora Oto series, right? I don't know what that is either. No, that'll be outdated soon too. Then how should I describe it? No, that's not the issue here. I looked up again. I see. There's a black silhouette moving around on the edge of the building's roof. What are they doing? As the black silhouette looked down from the roof, it noticed me and flinched in surprise. I take it this was a prank. For the time being, I held the stuffed dolls over my head as if to say, you dropped these. The silhouette kept staring down at me. Then the figure appeared to take a step forward. Without thinking, Ah! For some reason, I yelled and waved her back. My yelling stopped, and an awkward silence reigned. It was as if the world stood still for a moment. The silhouette slipped out of sight back onto the rooftop. So it wasn't suicide after all. I was a little shocked. For a second, I really thought that someone jumped off the building. Man, what a pain in the ass. I went up the stairs to give her the stuffed dolls back. I also wanted to give her an earful while I was at it. Okay. So there's just some girl throwing dolls off the roof? Framed by the evening sunlight, her silhouette was truly beautiful. Okay. Her long hair slowly swayed in the gentle breeze blowing over the rooftop. She looked as if she had lost any connection to our earthly plane. Hello? God. Another character that is gonna be really hard to give a unique voice to. I'm sorry. I was going to complain, but the first thing out of her mouth was an apology. She killed my momentum from the get-go. I was really going to let her have it, too. Instead of apologizing after the fact, maybe you shouldn't have pulled a prank like that in the first place. Prank? Seemed like she disagreed with my choice of words. Huh? That wasn't a prank? No, but I seem to have gotten you involved in this. I'm sorry. Involved? You're Minakami Yuki, right? Yeah. So you are a Kita High student, like I thought. That was definitely the Kita High uniform she was wearing. It's very frilly. Who are you? I'm Takashima Zakuro, from the class next to yours. That's a very unique name. From the class next to mine? Come to think of it, there might have been a girl like that. As a general rule, I don't even remember the names of the girls in my own class, let alone the class next to mine. So you don't remember me? Sorry. Well, for some reason, I kind of knew you didn't. You kind of knew that? Oh, no, I'm sorry. When my stuffed doll fell and hit you, I kind of had that feeling. So, to summarize, as soon as the stuffed doll crashed into me, this girl realized that I didn't actually know her. Or something like that. Is it like some supernatural bullshit? Like, she can see through her dolls or something? I probably shouldn't be saying things like that this soon, since we don't even know if this game's rooted in reality yet. But it's an anime visual novel, so it likely ain't. I don't understand anything. Yup, that's me. What's up with her? Is she the so-called mysterious girl type? I'm sorry, it looks like I confused you. You got that right. For the moment, I just held out the 2 dolls I'd picked up. It looks like they weren't accepted. Accepted? I thought they would... Oops, I right-clicked on accident. I thought they would be accepted, but it seems that was not to be. And on top of that, I dragged you into this. What a horrible outcome. No, to tell you the truth, the outcome was fine. Your explanation, on the other hand, was horrible, if you want my honest impression. So what, then? If it wasn't a prank, then was it some kind of charm? She was talking about things like acceptance, so maybe it was a fairy tale or something. Maybe there was a story that if you dropped a stuffed doll off a building in the evening, your wish would be granted. Charm? That's right. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I see. Is it a love charm? Huh? For some reason, her face reddened. Why did she blush? Minakami, why were you waving your arms earlier? Huh? When I looked down from the rooftop, you waved, right? Oh, well, I just thought that you were looking for your stuffed doll, and I was a little scared that you might jump off. Jump off? Well, how should I put this? I'm sure I was just imagining things, but it looked like the wind was about to blow you off. So you were spreading your arms like, don't jump or don't come down? Well, maybe. It was mostly out of instinct. Instinct, was it? Huh? I'm sorry. For some reason, there's this air that keeps coming out of my lungs. Air rushing out of your lungs, huh? We usually call that laughter. That's right. For some reason, I couldn't stop laughing. I'm sorry. There were tears coming out of the corners of her eyes, as if she thought it was funny that someone would instinctively try to save her. Oh, right. What? Nothing. Just sending a text message. Okay. A text message? Yes, a commemorative text. A commemorative text? Who are you sending it to? Let's see, well, I have 158 people in my phone, so 158 people. What kind of message? No, please don't look. You'd be pretty put off. Put off? No, it's just that I thought I'd play the first and last prank. The first and last prank? Yes, the first and last prank. I thought it might be okay to play a prank like that. Right. Zakuro's smile looked kind of scary when she said that. She looked a bit ghastly, which reminded me of a witch laying a curse. July 12th, 2012, 10:44 p.m. Oh, is that the time? But it's still evening here. Was that an IV? Kind of definitely getting like a clan ad feeling from this. Granted, I don't remember much of clan ad because I watched it fucking years ago. And I never played the game. Alright, I was gonna say, you best transition into something. Down the rabbit hole, July 13th. Okay. I heard the sound of the door leading up from Building A as it opened. When I looked over, I saw a girl walking toward me. It was the girl I met yesterday, Takashima Zakuro, wasn't it? Hello. Oh, hey. Would you mind if I sat beside you? Sure, why not? It's not like it was my rooftop. She didn't really need to ask permission. Granted, it would have been a little weird if she'd just sat down beside me without saying anything. Well then, excuse me. Okay. Takashima smoothed her skirt with one hand as she slowly sat down next to me. I'm surprised you know about this place. Huh? What do you mean? Well, I've never seen anyone else up here. Nobody really knows about this place. No, I know about it because I looked out the window and saw you up here, alone in an ocean of blue. Because you saw me up here. And I thought I could partake in it as well. Partake? What are you talking about? I don't have any food or anything if that's what you're after. I meant the sky. You shouldn't keep it to yourself on such a nice day. The sky? Yes. Oops. Let's just say you need to share the sky. Hold on, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, the sky doesn't belong to anyone. Doesn't it? Please don't look at me like I just said something strange. There's no way anyone could own something like that. Well, maybe if we were talking about an airspace violation or something, but that's different. That's true. And if you say so, maybe it's true. Okay, that was a really oddly worded line, but alright. No, it really doesn't matter what I say. Leaving that aside, it looks like you're reading something. Takashima looked at the book I was holding. Oh, it's just this. I showed her the front cover. Oh, is that Cyrano de Bergerac? That explains it then. Huh? Explains what? I was wondering why you were reading a book when the sky is so beautiful. But if it's Cyrano, I can understand. Takashima looked up at the sky. Her lips moved only faintly as she spoke. Oh, we have our pockets full. Our lady loves phantasms of our brains, dream fancies blown into soap bubbles. Oh, Okay. Come, take it and change feigned loved words into true. I breathed my sighs and moaned haphazard-wise. Call all these wandering lovebirds home to nest. Come, take it. You'll see that I was in these lettered lines. Eloquent all the more, the less sincere. Take it and make an end. Okay. That was a passage from the book I was reading, Cyrano de Bergerac. The real Cyrano de Bergerac was a Frenchman. He was said to be a master fencer, a writer, a philosopher, and a scientist. That's quite a variety. What I was reading was the play that Edmond Rostand wrote based on the real Cyrano's life, Cyrano de Bergerac. But I never imagined that someone at the school would be able to recite Cyrano from memory. He was always dreaming of the lunar world, wasn't he? She spoke as if he were a close friend. At the end of the play, he traveled to the lunar world, but I wonder why it doesn't speak of his life on the moon. Was the lunar world not as wonderful as he had expected? Who knows? And no one but Cyrano himself would know that. That was probably from the 5th or 6th act. Is this Zakuro talking? Or is this just out of context? I soon shall reach the moon, tonight alone with no projectile's aid. I tell you it is there that they send me for my paradise. She was quoting the last scene in Cyrano de Bergerac. How about this? Do you want to read it? I held a book out to her. Oh, this was written by Cyrano de Bergerac. It's what the real Cyrano wrote about his trip to the moon. So he actually wrote about it. In the play, he was never shown to write any stories. But in reality, Cyrano wrote some of the first sci-fi novels. Oh, cool. You can find these today in the books The Other World, The States and Empires of the Moon, and The States and Empires of the Sun. Cool product placement, bro. In that sense, it was pretty cool that Rostand wrote about Cyrano taking a trip to the moon at the end of the play. Thank you. I'm honored that you would lend me another one. Huh? Another? Nah, never mind. It's nothing. Okay. Oh, class is over already. Well then, I'll take my leave. Oh, right. Later. Okay. She stood up, gave a polite bow, and left. She'd said I lent her another one. Why would she say another one when this was the first time I'd lent her a book? I don't really understand her. Maybe she really was the so-called mysterious girl type. Apparently I was none too good at dealing with them. As soon as she left, 2 other students came up to the rooftop. Oh, it's the Wakatsuki sisters. Okay, howdy. Who was that? Her? Her name is Takashima. She apparently came up here because she thought the sky was beautiful. Alright, oh wait, no, that was Yuki talking. Oops. Because the sky was beautiful, huh? Yeah, I saw her on the rooftop of an apartment building the other day, so I guess she really likes the sky. For someone who forgets even me, her childhood friend, you sure seem to remember her really well. Don't say that, sister. Though it is pretty unusual for Yuki to remember a stranger. I think I'm gonna change Tsukasa's voice already. So, yeah, we'll do that. Well, it's also unusual for you two to come up to the roof. Something wrong? Well, it seems like sister has some business with you, and I came with her. Something like that? Kagami has business with me, and because of that, you thought you needed to come all the way up here too, huh? So, what kind of business exactly? Yuki. Yes? What's with that look? Well, you know, I have to keep my guard up. Right, your guard, huh? Is there any particular reason you need to keep your guard up around me? Well, every other time you've had business with me, it's never ended well. Oh, is that a fact? Fine, then. I'm leaving. We're leaving, Tsukasa. Now, wait, sister. I already fucked up her voice. Yuki. Yes? Apologize to her. This was all your fault. What did I do? Everything. Okay, I'm sorry. Not to me, to her. But she tends to flip out whenever she has business with me. Of course! That's because you always do stuff to tick me off. Oh, she heard that from like a mile away. Why is it like this with you two? Because she's the worst! Because you always get so mad so quickly. That's enough! No more fighting, you two! I forbid it! Jeez. Tsukasa dragged Kagami back. Okay, first, Yuki, apologize to her. Huh? Don't me. Now, apologize. Why should I? Yuki. Okay, sorry. Put a little more heart into it. Man, Tsukasa sure could be scary. She's a lot more assertive than I expected her to be, that's for sure. She's usually so calm and polite. I wonder why she flips her switch like this sometimes. Is she gonna be the character that binds the rest together or something like that? Okay. Kagami, I'm sorry for acting weird around you before. I'm not going to forgive you for just that. Sister? Huh? Okay. Forgive her. Huh? Yuki was kind enough to apologize, so you have to apologize too. Why do I have to? Sister? Okay. You're forgiven. That's not how you forgive someone! Do it right! Okay. Sorry for getting mad. Sorry. Me too. Okay, now you've made up. There's no reason for us to make up. It's not like we were fighting. Jeez, not again. But... Sorry, I don't mean to get mad at you all the time like this. Does it really seem like I'm always mad at you? Huh? Well, not really. I'll try to work on it. Okay. What happened to Kagami? She was always angry about something or other, but for some reason she was pretty honest today, though she still seemed angry. So, what business did you have with me? It's not like I have any business with the likes of you. I just came to the rooftop for a change of pace, that's all. Gee, sister! Sorry, yeah, I do have business with you. Okay, what is it? Well, it's kind of hard to say it now. Right? Don't write me! How can you always be so calm? It's really strange how you're always mad at me every single time I see you. Huh? Did I get mad again? Just a little. Well? She seems like a very, very difficult person. Now I understand. Huh? Understand what? I understand that it's all your fault. Huh? Why? It's the way you never care about anything except teasing people that makes me mad. You're the most selfish person on the planet. That's one harsh judgment. Don't tell me you came all the way here just to tell me that. I did. That was my plan all along. Let's go, Tsukasa. No way. How? You know. Yeah. You said you could do it. Yes, I did. And you aren't doing it. I'm not doing it. That's no good. I know. What the hell? No, what's this now? Why is Tsukasa acting like the older sister? Wouldn't that be a reversal of their usual roles? Is it that kind of day? Yeah, Kagami, you're no good. Oof. What did you say? That hurt. You too, Yuki, you can't do that. Wait, I did something wrong? Of course! Jeez, what do you two really want to do? Especially you, Kagami. If you can't do it, then say so from the beginning. Of course I can do it. You don't trust me? Well, I'd like to, but can you really do it? I can, yeah. You said you'd go through with it. Come on, you're not chickening out now, are you? Chickening out? Of course not. Good, I'll be waiting right outside. Let me know once you finish the job, okay? What? Huh? Later, Yuki. Tsukasa waved and went back inside. Tsukasa left? Aren't you going to go with her? Tsukasa? Wait, why was Kagami all nervous? Kagami wasn't saying a word. She was just staring at me. Just staring at me. Very intently. Huh? What is it? Guess I have no choice. I was the one who said I could do it myself. Okay. Oh, whatever. Hey! Yuki! Yes? Kagami was still glaring at me. Is she angry or something? Not gonna lie, this is sorta dragging. She must be angry. I mean, her face just got all red. I'd never seen this kind of expression before. What? Why? I had no idea why, but something was up with her today. And Tsukasa was acting a bit strange too. Actually, she had her hands behind her back this whole time. Is she holding something? She was awkwardly hiding something behind her back. What is she holding? Wait, why did Tsukasa leave? I'd like to, but can you really do it? I can. Really? Are they trying to give something to her? He said you'd go through with it. Wait, hold on. Go through with what? Go through with it. Go through with it. Oh, and not only that, it's turning red. Come on, you're not chickening out now, are you? Chickening out? Of course not. This is certainly a bad omen. Good, I'll be waiting right outside. Let me know once you finish the job, okay? Are they gonna try and kill her? What? Huh? Later, Yuki. Finish the job? What job? In other words, do it. Do her in. In other words, you said you'd do her in. This certainly took a fucking turn. What's going on? Later, Yuki. Goodbye. Forever. No way. Was she really trying to kill me? Why? So what Kagami had been holding behind her back was certainly a weapon? First of all, show some gratitude. For some reason, she looked down. Maybe she didn't want me to see the intent in her eyes. Kagami? This took a lot of time to prepare, and I had to do it in a way no one would notice. In a way no one would notice? Wait, did she mean it would be a perfect crime? What are you going to do to me? You'll find out later. First of all, be grateful for what I did for you. Huh? Gratitude? Why the hell would I be grateful about someone trying to murder me? Were you really that mad, Kagami? Why would I be mad? I'm not. I'm calm. Extremely calm, in fact. Calmly executing the perfect crime? Kagami? Don't be so rash, please. Huh? What are you talking about? Well, about killing me. Killing you? Who is? I timidly pointed at her. Huh? Why did you assume I was going to kill you? That hurt. Surely her readiness to use violence at every opportunity is what led to this kind of misunderstanding. You're not going to? Of course not! Jeez, every time you miss a test, don't I always get the handouts from the teacher, tell you what'll be on the test, and show you my notes? I always help you out. Oh, right. Once I thought about it, I realized that not even Kagami would be stupid enough to kill me in broad daylight. Then what could it be? So first, be grateful. Oh, well, thank. Right as I said that, I suddenly came to a realization. The true nature of what she was hiding. Don't I do stuff like show you my notes? The thing that Kagami was making such a big deal out of giving to me. Maybe a straight-A student like her might think it was something to be thankful for, but it certainly wasn't something I would be grateful for. It was all just notes and handouts she got from me while I was skipping, right? So I'm guessing you've got a whole range of materials back there? Oh, I guess that's one way to put it. Pretty heavy too? Well, kind of. So it is heavy. What's your problem? Be grateful for what you're getting. No thanks, I'll pass. What? Why? Well, I mean, you've got a heavy package with a wide range of materials. Sounds like a pretty jam-packed course to me. Of course it's jam-packed. I think I covered just about everything. Jam-packed. Ugh. What the hell's with that ugh? Why do you look disgusted? Isn't it a good thing there's a lot of it? You're the only one who would think that's a good thing. Anyway, I'll pass. Doesn't sound like you'll pass, sounds like you'll fail. That was not a good joke. I spun around and headed towards the fence. Huh? What? What? Wait a minute. I don't want it. I heard Kagami hurrying after me. I said wait! Anyway, just take it, it's yours. No thanks. What? No, right. It'll be good for you. Uh-huh. I suppose she meant good for my brain. It should be nutritious. Nutritious, huh? You won't know until you try. That was weird. Usually Kagami would have already given up by now. I didn't see why she was so desperate just to give me stuff like notes and handouts. Before she was all, I'll leave it in my desk, so make sure to get it. If you don't, you better know I'll bring it right to your house, and left it at that. Maybe I should just take it to shut her up. That's what I thought anyway, but then... For some reason, Kagami's eyes looked unusually fierce. Crap, she was like a rabbit looking at a carrot. It was like she would dig in and try to make a meal out of me if I got too close. Hold on a second, isn't it July? I thought Japanese students had like mid-July to the end of August off for summer vacation. Or is it like just about to end the semester or something like that? Right after I accepted it, she'd go and misunderstand that it meant I intended to study and then force me to go to a study group after class. And then before class, and again after class. That'd be an endless hell, repeating over and over. Hell no, I was careless there for a minute. I couldn't let myself get caught in a hell like that. Kagami. For now, I needed to decline her invitation to hell in a polite and courteous manner. What? A man once said, just as eating contrary to the inclination is injurious to the health, so study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. So I take it you're not hungry? She's gonna give her food, not notes, I guess. Huh? No, I mean it'll spoil my memory. Well, I was kind of hungry. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's no use if you're not hungry. Wait, what was that just now? Oh, nothing at all. You are hungry! Well, kind of. Then why won't you take it? Well, like I said, it'll only spoil my memory, so basically it's injurious. Injurious? If you're hungry... Wait, you're hungry, yet you dare call it injurious? That's right. It seemed weird that she said something about me being hungry, but she must have been influenced by my previous statement. Grr, you dummy! I'll never make anything for you again! How? Kagami threw her hidden object at my face. Actually, I shouldn't have woken up early to make this for you in the first place! I'm the dummy! She ran to leave the rooftop. Well, where are you going, sister? Tsukasa stopped waiting by the door and ran down the stairs after Kagami. Ow, I told her I didn't want it, but she shoved it on me anyway. I picked up the object wrapped in cloth. A cloth? It wasn't big enough to be a notebook, though it was pretty heavy. This feels like a... No, there's no way it could be a lunchbox! I had a bad feeling, yet I opened it and... Oh, okay. So notebooks come in the shape of lunchboxes now. Oops, I fled from reality there for a second. I opened the lid. Lots of it. Jam-packed. Nutritious. Now I get it. But wait a sec, it's Kagami we're talking about here. She always just gives me notes and handouts. So why a lunchbox? I still have absolutely no clue as to why she gave me a lunchbox. From what I knew of her, she'd always been all quit skipping and study more and get your shit together. She was always overly serious and would randomly kick and punch me over stuff like that. So why would she give me a lunchbox? Oh, could it be something dangerous in disguise? I put my ear up to it to listen closely, but I can't hear the sound of a timer. Doesn't seem like it'll explode. I have no idea why, but apparently Kagami brought me a lunchbox, and she even mentioned she made it for me or something. Her eyes flared up just over whether or not I'd accept it. I could tell from the look in her eyes and the contents of the lunchbox just how much effort she'd put into making this, though it was in disarray after she threw it at me. I guess I messed up. I need to do the right thing and apologize to her. I didn't have the slightest clue as to why she'd make me lunch out of nowhere. We'd been friends for as long as I can remember, but I couldn't recall her ever doing this. I don't think she ever did that before. What a turn of events. I went to apologize to her as I thought about it. She was in a bad mood throughout, but I somehow got her to forgive me. Did she really forgive me? I think she did, at least. Whatever. That was apparently the verdict. That meant she forgave me, right? Guess not. Sorry. Okay. Nope, there's Zakuro again. As I was hanging around in front of the station, I spotted a familiar face. I'd sure been running into her a lot today. Though it looked like she hadn't noticed me yet. Usually I just ignore her and go back to doing my thing, but... No, she's going inside that apartment building from the other day again. She probably lives there, you know? Takashima vanished inside the apartment building where I saw her before. The place she was going had to be... Could it be that Takashima lives in that apartment building? What do you think? Why else would she have been there before? I had a lot of time to kill, so I succumbed to my curiosity and followed her. The elevator started moving as soon as I set foot inside the apartment complex. The blinking numbers above it indicated she was headed for the rooftop. She's going to the rooftop again? Maybe she doesn't live here after all. When the elevator came back down, I headed in and pressed the button to take me to the rooftop. This was where she was hanging out the other day. There she was, standing in that spot as if it were the most natural thing in the world. I thought she'd be here. What are you doing up here? Good evening, Minakami. Nah, good evening. Same to you. What brings you here? Well, I happened to see you come this way. I was a bit worried considering what happened the other day, so I ended up following you. No, so you were worried. Oh, sorry if I disturbed you. I can go if you want. That isn't true at all. By all means, feel free to keep me company. You sure? The same stuffed doll I'd seen yesterday was lying by her feet. Were you going to drop that off the roof again? Oh, yes. Do you not like that doll or something? That's not it. In fact, I love it. It's very precious to me. And yet you drop it from the rooftop? Yes, this is something I have to do. You have to? What's up with that? Yes. After giving a half-hearted reply, she looked upward. Is there some reason you have to drop it? Because of the sky, perhaps. The sky? Indeed, the sky was spread wide before her. It wasn't like there were people up there, and there didn't seem to be any birds either. Up there in the sky were only the stars and the darkness of the night. Takashima nodded yes to my question. So what does the sky have to do with it? I'm searching for a place in the sky. That's what I mean. Searching for a place in the sky? Yes, what do you think, Minakami? About what? The beginning and end of the sky. The beginning and end of the sky? Yes. Well, it doesn't really have either one, does it? It doesn't really matter where it begins or ends. I see. I think you're right. Still, despite that, I have to search. You still have to search? Yes, the place where it ends and the place where it begins. I have to search for them. Is that what you're doing here? That means you've been searching for these places in the sky? Yes. So are you like one of those... Those what? One of those people who sell jars full of, like, water that's blessed by the church founder. Are you involved in stuff like that? No, there's nothing religious about it. What I'm doing isn't related to religion in the first place. Really? Then is it some sort of metaphor? It isn't a metaphor either. So then... Aerodynamics. Huh? What, was she, like, researching aerodynamics by dropping these dolls? What could you figure out by dropping dolls off a building? Nothing, right? The city we can see from here is overflowing with words. The words of many different people. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, there are lots of people there. But the sky isn't overflowing with words. There are no words in this sky. No words. Yes, there is, see? I can write the word bead. Bead in the sky. I couldn't tell if it was some kind of metaphor, or if she was serious. In this world, there is a lone girl. Okay, a lone girl? Yes, in this world there is one singular girl. No, there's a girl who is the world itself. A girl who is the world itself? There's only one girl, and she must be the only one, because she is the world itself. And more importantly, she's this girl, and she's the world, and she exists, and she's the only one, and she's a girl. Oh. More importantly, that girl cannot be here. Hold on, isn't that weird? That she can't be here when she's the world itself? I don't understand what you're trying to say. The world itself cannot be in the world? You don't understand? The girl who is the world itself should never have been in this world in the first place. That's all I mean to say. Okay. So she whispered as she gazed at the stars. The triangle that shines in the summer sky is much larger in person than I had imagined. It's a triangle so large that it encompasses even the Milky Way. Does this have anything to do with what you said earlier? The fact that an infinite line is a triangle. Huh? What? Are you not familiar with it? No, actually, I did know that. I'd heard about it, well, read about it. I was pretty sure the title of the book was Of Learned Ignorance, and the author was... Nicholas Kusanis. Right, the theologian. I'm surprised you know about him. You must be into stuff like that. Since a line and a triangle differ incomparably, the imagination, which does not transcend the genus of perceptible things, does not apprehend what the former can be the latter. That the former can be the latter. That theologian's book is often considered the start of modern philosophy. A triangle is a circle and a sphere. In other words, a triangle is all shapes, and all of them can be infinite. Though he tried to use that to prove the Holy Trinity. Don't you agree it's a stained interpretation? Oh, wrong character. Huh? Well, he proved to have nothing to do with God. The Trinity is completely unrelated to the triangle. Why do you assume that's what I think? Am I wrong? She wasn't wrong. I remembered thinking that as I read his book. But how did she... how do you know about all that stuff? Wait, more importantly, why are you acting like you know what I'm thinking? You think I'm acting like I know? Well, it's common sense that you can't read someone's mind, you know? I can't read someone else's mind. Is that right? Well, how should I put it? You can't share another person's memories, right? No, I can. How? Because the girl is the world itself. Is she this girl, then? Huh? Or, just what is she saying? Maybe she really is one of those unstable people. Claiming to be the world itself. Is she talking about that anime? Suzumiya something or other? Okay, fun fact, I actually have not seen Haruhi Suzumiya. Why? I don't know. I just haven't. The girl who is the world itself shouldn't be in the world. She should return to the girl who's waiting in the sky. Just to clarify, who's waiting in the sky? The girl she must protect. The girl she swore to protect. She's somewhere in the sky. Okay. The girl who is the world itself must return to the girl in the sky. This girl who's the world itself is searching for the girl in the sky? Yes. This is starting to turn into a fucking tongue twister exercise. Is that the reason you were dropping stuffed dolls? Yes. Takashima approached the fence carrying 2 stuffed dolls. She held the dolls out toward the sky. The girl who is the world itself is right here. So answer my call, you who sprouts wings. The girl who sprouts wings. Is she like an angel or something? Pretty sure there was an anime like that, or was it a game? There's a girl who sprouts wings. She is waiting in the air. Well, I don't know a whole lot about anime. To the infinite triangle, shining in the sky, you whose vastness engulfs even the galaxy itself, please listen to the girl's words. As she murmured that, she threw the doll. The doll hovered in the air for just the slightest moment, then descended and fell to the ground. Of course. It fell. Is that the same thing you did last time? It looked similar, but it was different. For some reason, she looked a little sad as she said that. She picked up the next doll and held it out to the sky. 3 stars, 3 spirits. A triangle is a circle, a sphere, and finally an infinite line. An infinite line is the absolute. Everything is one and one is everything. Please guide that spirit. The next doll floated and then fell straight down. It fell. You've heard of physics, right? You know, in this world, we have this thing called gravity. The aerodynamics pioneer. A small Eiffel stands underneath that tower. The hell? It's a charm of aerodynamics. Aerodynamics? That's kind of like fluid dynamics, right? Not exactly. Aerodynamics is more of a psychological type of dynamics. Really? What's psychological about aerodynamics? A psychological type of dynamics, is it? She was definitely talking about some occult stuff, right? She headed downstairs to go fetch the dolls. I hesitated for a second to go along with her, but my curiosity won out, and I ended up following her. Takashima was brushing the dirt off the dolls. Hey, can I ask you something? Yes? If the girl who is the world itself were to disappear from the world, then what would happen to the world? The world would be reborn. Oh, really? Her explanation just kept getting more and more suspicious. Is it like you're dropping the dolls because the world's form isn't correct, and you want to return it to its correct form? What gave you that impression? Ah, well, there's the whole freedom of religion thing, so it's cool if you believe all that, but... But what's wrong? You should stop climbing over the fence and dropping dolls off. It's dangerous, and people will think you're crazy. I see. Still, if something like that did happen, it would just be the fate the world had decided for me. It'd be the will of the girl who is the world itself. Damn, the only thing I got from that mess was the fact that I had no idea what the hell she was saying. I get the part about not wanting the world to be filled with injustice, and about wanting to change it, but... Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, well, I thought that you were doing all this to fix the evils of the world. No, it isn't about good or evil. It's just something I must do. Wow, she was clearly a full-blown religious nut. So what needs to be done for the World Girl to be able to return to the Girl of the Sky? World Girl? Huh? What about it? No, I just thought it had a cool ring to it. What the hell? The moment the Summer Triangle becomes visible. It's July right now, so the Summer Triangle stays out for quite a while. Today's the 13th, so it'll rise in the east when the sun goes down, and then it will vanish into the west at dawn. Do you know the exact time it comes out? I don't, that's why I'm trying different times. I see. So it has to be on a day when there's a clear view of the stars, then? That's true. By the way, why are you using this apartment rooftop anyway? There were plenty of other tall buildings. It's easy to get into this one, and there aren't many buildings around that would obstruct the view. Oh, so if you can get in, then pretty much anywhere will do. Yes, as long as you can see the stars well. Cool. Also, why are you dropping these stuffed dolls? Anything that looks humanoid would work, but it's more dangerous to drop normal dolls or mannequins. Oh, that makes sense. Stuffed dolls are better because they're soft. The clearer the view of the sky, the easier it was to spot the Summer Triangle. Oh yeah, it's almost summer break, huh? There's about a week left, though. This sky searching seems kind of like early summer homework, doesn't it? Yeah. I wondered why I felt like that. Usually I'd want to get away from such a crazy person as quickly as possible. And yet my mouth seemed compelled to respond. I guess I'll help you search for it. That place where the World Girl meets the Girl of the Sky or whatever. Okay. Thank you very much. Takashima bowed deeply. She didn't need to be so thankful, was what I thought, but I was still a little unsure why I'd blurted that out in the first place. But spending a summer night with her, gazing at the stars, looking for the World Girl and the Girl of the Sky she talked about, actually seemed kinda fun. Despite knowing full well nothing like that existed, I couldn't help but think it might be fun. And then we headed home. For some reason, Takashima and I never parted ways. She followed behind me silently. Maybe she was following me to make sure I didn't tell anyone about what happened earlier. Though it wasn't the easiest topic to bring up in conversation. So, Takashima? Yes? I won't tell anyone about this. Huh? I mean, about what you told me. No, I don't really mind if you tell anyone about it. I don't think anyone would believe such a ridiculous story. Okay. At least she was aware that what she said was weird. But I wonder why she told me. So why did you tell me about all that, then? Anything the girl who is the world itself desires will come true. So it was inevitable that I would tell you. Wow, what a weirdo. We were still talking when we reached my house. For some reason, Zakuro just stood in front of my house. Maybe she was hoping I would invite her in? You want to come in for a little bit? Yes, please. What do you want to drink? Is tea fine? Yes. Thank you very much. I fetched a plastic bottle with tea from the fridge and poured it into 2 nearby cups. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Sorry about all this. No problem. The two of us sat down and started having tea. Anyway, it's pretty late. Don't you think your parents are worried? Are you talking about me? Well, I'm not sure who else I'd be talking about. No, in that case, there's no problem. I have no parents in this world. Huh? In this world, that means... I guess I said something I shouldn't have. Sorry. No, don't worry about it. What happened to your parents? Did they get in an accident or something? It wasn't an accident, but I can't see them right now. Oh, really? Yes, they live in the countryside. Huh? Wait, that's what you meant? Yes. I'd misunderstood her because she said in this world. In her case, it was actually more like in this town. She really was a weird girl. Well, either way, you still need to get back, right? She took a deep breath and stared at me with a serious look on her face.
I'm fully aware that I shall only be a disturbance, but could you please let me stay here until she returns to the sky? Huh? Of course, I don't intend on being a leech. I'll do my best to serve you and take care of all your everyday necessities, such as cooking, cleaning, and laundry.
Serve me?
Please feel free to call me your maid, housekeeper, or anything you want from now on, Yuki.
Yuki-sama? I feel like some honorifics I kind of have to say just because they're bits or something like that, I guess.
Yes. May I call you that?
From the look on her face, it didn't seem like she was joking. How was I supposed to deal with a situation like this?
Since it's an abrupt request, how about a trial period?
A trial period?
Yes, if my service is to your liking, we can live together. If not, I shall leave immediately. Would that be acceptable?
Okay. I didn't really mind, but I had room for at least one other person to stay, and she did say she'd do housework and stuff, though I didn't really mind doing housework anyway. Might be more efficient to live together while searching for the place to return to the sky, and I was starting to like her a bit more anyway. Whoa, why are you suddenly rolling up your skirt? Takashima's baring her soft, pale thighs. Oh, wowee, cool.
Well, I thought I'd get started on the bath. I'll be cleaning the tub a little, and I need to tie my skirt up so it won't get in the way.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to do with a long skirt.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it would be. What was I doing? Each time Takashima's thighs showed from beneath her rolled-up skirt, I ended up stealing a glance. What the fuck is wrong with me? This made no sense. I mean, I'm a girl, not a guy, so why was I peeking at her thighs? It's okay to be gay, Yuki.
This is a pain. Maybe I should just take it off.
She put her hand on the zipper. What? You're taking it off?
Oh, yes. Should I not?
Huh? Well, we were both girls, so it wasn't like it really mattered. Or so I thought.
Here we go.
She started to unzip her skirt. I could see her underwear. Wait. What the hell is going on here? Ah! I jumped in surprise when I suddenly heard an angry voice behind me. Oh, hi! I turned in the direction of the angry roar and saw Kagami towering over me. You came in through the window again? Again? Is this a common occurrence? That's because you were making so much noise in the middle of the night. It's not really the middle of the night. You only think that because of your unhealthy lifestyle. This is the middle of the night for normal people.
Oh, Kagami, good evening.
Takashima quickly bowed her head. Oh, you too. Good evening. Kagami bowed her head as well. Actually, wait a minute. What is she doing here?
Yes, I'm serving my master.
Serving your master?
Yes.
Why would you do that?
It's our sealed fate.
Sealed fate? Say, Yuki?
Huh?
What do I have to do with this? I can almost... Oh, God. I can almost hear the cheap Thunder SFX playing in the background. What? What is this all about? Why are you so angry? For the record, we're both girls. Even if you are both girls, what's this about sealed fate and serving? There's more to the story, isn't there? Well, if you want to play it that way, it's also pretty strange how you're getting so upset over something like this. Ah! Kagami swung her fist downward with enough force to break a desk in two. It is not! I'm your childhood friend! Besides, Tsukasa and I were asked to look out for you while your parents are away. Really? Hi.
Yes, that's right. We were definitely told to look after you.
Tsukasa?
It sounded kinda loud over here, so we came by.
So they really did tell you to look after me?
Anyway, may we please return to the previous topic?
What topic?
The one we were talking about before. And what was that? Anyway, first I shall not allow you to exercise violence against Yuki-sama.
Huh?
Right, I am Yuki-sama's housekeeper. A housekeeper is someone who protects the house. In other words, I am one who protects the owner from intruders.
Intruders? Is that so? I felt a dangerous aura emanating from Kagami. Not good. That was like adding oil to the fire. Or maybe more like giving love plus to a wizard. I don't get that joke either. In other words, it was like an eternally broiling heart. Or, that wasn't quite right either. It was more like a heart burning with moe. Now that's all irrelevant. This isn't the time to be making bad jokes. Takashima, are you trying to tell me I'm an intruder?
Yes.
Huh.
At the very least, I can't think of someone who ignores Yuki-sama's explanation or resorts straight to violence as anything other than an enemy. No, not just an enemy. It shows there's something wrong with you as a human being.
As a human being?
I think it's best to listen to what someone has to say before judging them, am I mistaken?
Fine then, I'll listen to her, alright?
Thank you very much.
Takashima gave a quick bow. Wow, go Takashima! My maid sure made a good bodyguard. Anyway, put your skirt back on.
Understood.
You two are shacking up?
Yes.
Well, it's more like living together. Shacking up, living together, same difference. There's a big difference, actually.
Well, I suppose this is what we call a difference of opinion.
Why are you so mad anyway? Isn't that obvious? It's my character.
I wonder why.
Huh?
Why are you being so rude just because I want to live here?
I'm not being rude.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, why are you getting so mad over it?
Oh, well, how do I put it? How do you put it? Well, it's because,
It's not like I'm a guy. We're both female, so there's no problem, is there? Why are you so upset about it?
Because,
No, I've heard of something like this before. People see themselves in others. That's the first step to understanding others. But there are times when it can go too far. They especially think about what they want to do themselves. What they may do themselves. So why does Kagami not want me to be alone with Yuki-sama even though we're both girls? The answer is...
Wait, shh! That's not it at all! I was just surprised because it was so sudden. It's not like I refused outright without giving her a chance to explain. Actually, that's exactly what she did.
Yes, I understand. In addition to being allowed to live here, I intend to do a good job serving her.
I already know that, but it's so weird, even if you are both girls. And wait, won't your parents be worried too?
There's no problem there. My parents aren't around anymore.
No, the way she said that was pretty misleading. It'd be correct to say her parents weren't in the city. But after seeing her dismantle Kagami in a second flat, I decided that maybe it was better to just keep my mouth shut. For the time being, I stood back and watched the scene unfold.
I want to at least repay her kindness for saying she'd help me with something I want to accomplish.
Something you want to accomplish?
Oh, she said she's looking for the place in the sky to return the World Girl to the Sky Girl.
To return the World Girl to the Sky Girl? Isn't that...
Huh? Do you know about that? It's a popular legend in this town. The girl of the world from the ground and the girl of the air from the sky meet just once every summer in a place where you can see the summer triangle.
Wow, it's the first time I've heard about that. Huh, okay. Wait, that sounded a lot like the story of Tanabata. There's supposed to be one night every summer when Orihime and Hikoboshi are allowed to meet. Though I don't know if it's an old legend or just something someone made up.
Maybe it's just a rumor around the city. It's not a rumor. It's something that has been decided by the world.
So you mean it's a rumor spreading all over the world?
I don't think you can call it a rumor at that point. But Tanabata is pretty close to the same thing. It originated in China, and festivals are held even in places like Taiwan, Vietnam, and South Korea.
But the date was originally determined according to Japan's lunar solar calendar, which would have placed it in August. The sky Takashima is looking for is in July, so I get the feeling they're different. But Orihime's star is the magnitude 0 star Vega in the constellation Lyra, and Hikoboshi's star is the magnitude 1 star Altair in the constellation Aquila. That's 2 of the 3 stars in the Summer Triangle. Okay.
You're right. In that case, we can't say the Tanabata legend is completely unrelated.
Maybe it's just a local variant of the Tanabata legend. If so, it's understandable that it would still be in July regardless of the calendar in use. Either way, it's still not on July 7th like Tanabata.
Isn't that strange? I'm not sure, but... Either way, you two living together is just wrong.
Way to go back to that.
That again? That's weird. Why are you stuck on that? I mean, we're both girls.
Y'all are going round and round in circles.
Shut up!
What's weird is how you keep throwing around words like serve and fate.
Am I bothering you, Yuki-sama? I can leave if you wish.
Was that Yuki who said that? No, that was Kagami.
Oh well. It'd honestly be nice having you queen and all, but searching the sky together is more like killing time for me. I feel bad making you do all that. I don't mind at all. It's up to you.
I don't know all about all this housekeeping stuff, but if you do this, Takashima will always be with you when you eat, take a bath, and even while you sleep.
Of course, I'm her maid.
That's totally improper. I don't think there's a problem. What about you, Tsukasa?
I don't see a problem with it.
Tsukasa!
I mean, going by that logic, it'd be no problem if we wanted to stay here too, right?
Huh?
If it's fine that Takashima stays here because they're both girls, wouldn't it be fine if the two of us stayed here as well? But I'm doing it to repay her. Well, we've been next door neighbors since forever, and we were asked to look after her. But... either way, the world will be changed by the presence of the world girl. Until then, we'll each carry out our respective roles, right? Well... everything in the world will go according to the wishes of the girl who is the world itself. That's the legend, right? Yes, maybe you're right. Okay, I understand.
Wait, what do you mean?
To put it simply, if Takashima is going to play at being a maid and stay here, then there shouldn't be a problem with sister staying here as a concerned childhood friend.
That's what this conversation has been about? Actually, why is Tsukasa deciding all this?
No, you don't like my suggestion?
I don't dislike it, but...
well, it's fine. Don't think about it too much.
I got the feeling something had just flown over my head, and I felt a little uneasy about how Tsukasa and Zakuro had come to an agreement so easily. It sounded like they were talking nonsense just now. How were they able to hold a meaningful conversation when most of what they were talking about was gibberish? It was a bit mysterious.
So this means that Takashima Zakuro will now stay at Yuki-sama's place as a maid character, and a meddlesome childhood friend character is barged in after her, insisting on staying as well. Now, in that case, you can think of it like this. If there's a maid character and a childhood friend character, all you need to round out the roster is a little sister.
Okay.
There might actually be just such a person around here, though she's the type you'd have to go wake up in the morning instead of waiting for her to come wake you up. Oh, and she also comes with a hook. She's a twin. What do you think, Yuki?
Wait, you're asking me? I thought I'd been completely excluded from the conversation.
So, what do you think of this plan?
Well, it's not as if I really like that kind of game. Plus, that setting only works in a game or a light novel. I get the feeling that it would just cause problems in reality. But this is a game.
Oh, you may be right. The little sister will take her leave now.
Tsukasa's shoulders drooped dejectedly as she headed toward the door. Now I kind of feel bad.
Oh, so it's okay if I stay?
Fine. You all can do whatever you want.
Yay!
Well, I hate when it gets too noisy, but I wouldn't mind if it was a bit livelier around the house.
This is great, sister. It'll be a sleepover.
How did it turn out like this? After we finished eating the dinner that Takashima made, Kagami and Tsukasa went home to grab their things. What's the point of moving in if you're just one house over? That's like way more trouble than it's worth.
Yuki, the bath is ready.
Oh, thanks.
Yuki, since you went through the trouble of preparing the bath for you, why don't you go get in?
Sure. I briskly headed toward the bathroom.
Then I'll go too.
Huh? Wait, Takashima, just where do you plan on going?
That's a silly question. I'm going to the bathroom to wash Yuki-sama's back.
Wait, isn't that overdoing it?
I think Yuki-sama is the one who should decide that.
But that's... Hey, stop!
What is the matter, Kagami?
When I went into the changing room, I saw Takashima completely naked. Oh no. Are we already gonna have to censor something? Her nude body was so beautiful and flawless that it would have overwhelmed anyone's sense regardless of their gender. Whoa, wait! You're not really going to go in like that, are you? Kagami reflexively turned her face away.
I am. Is there a problem?
Is there a problem? Of course that is! You can't do that, it's totally improper! Why are you so open with Yuki anyway? Even between girls, you should have a little modesty.
I should? What's embarrassing about people of the same sex bathing together? I'm pretty sure you're just overthinking it.
I don't know! Anyway, stop with the excuses. At least go put on a swimsuit. Kagami grabbed Takashima's arm.
I don't have a swimsuit.
Then I'm not letting you take one more step.
Fine, I'll give up for today.
Okay. Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. The four of us stood in the cramped bathroom brushing our teeth. This is a living room.
Wow, Takashima's is coffee flavored. Coffee flavored? What? Huh? Oh yes, yours is strawberry flavored, right? I understand that. Coffee flavored toothpaste.
No!
That's not, no. What?
For her, it's strawberry or nothing.
It's a little embarrassing. You're so mature, Takashima. Coffee's such a refined taste.
No, it's immature to have flavored toothpaste in the first place.
Is it really? What about you, Yuki?
I use normal toothpaste. I don't know if it's herb or mint or whatever. What about it? The two of them compared my tube with Kagami's.
Sister, I'll use mint too. I will also use a mint.
You too.
May I lay the mattress here?
Oh, sure. If everyone's going to sleep together, then here would be best.
Yay! This is the best part of the sleepover.
Tsukasa dived under the blankets. Hey, that's bad manners.
These blankets have the scent of Yuki's house. Sniff, sniff. Oh, really? Sniff, sniff.
Why would you sniff something like that? Jeez, you two are getting a bit too excited.
Of course, we finally get to have a sleepover. It would be a waste to just go to sleep. We have to get all comfy under the blankets as we talk and play games and stuff.
We can't. We have to wake up early, so we need to go right to sleep.
Really?
Yes, really.
So you're not planning on going to sleep yet, are you, Yuki?
Huh? Oh wait, wrong character. Huh? I was thinking about reading a book first.
You can't read a book. If you have time to read a book, then let's play.
Well, that's fine with me. So what are we playing?
How about a card game?
Sure, why not? Hey, cut it out! Don't spoil Tsukasa like that.
You're no fun. You don't want to play with Yuki? You're fine with just sleeping together?
What? You're making it sound like I want to sleep with Yuki or something.
Oh, you don't? In that case...
Nah, wait, Takashima, why are you pulling my blanket away? Just how far do you plan on taking it? Wait!
I'm thinking of having you sleep in the hallway, since you don't want to sleep with Yuki-sama. Goodbye, sister!
Tsukasa!
I'll see you again once you decide to be honest.
Fine, okay, I want to sleep with Yuki, and I also want to play. There, how's that?
Very well.
Kagami's bed was put back. Jeez, why are you all picking on me? You do have it pretty rough, don't you? Whose fault do you think that is? Huh? Why is she yelling at me? Alright, I think I'm just gonna end this episode here, because I don't know when we're gonna get, like, a good scene transition. And that feels like it's probably the best possible one. So, yeah, I'm liking this so far, even though I have no idea what to expect, like, at all. The characters are at least distinct so far. Yuki's an interesting main character. I don't really know how I feel about Zakuro. But Kagami and Tsukasa, yeah, they're characters so far. I'm sure we'll learn more as we go further, but for now, that's gonna be it for this episode. Nothing I had to censor either, so that's good. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button, and if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, My name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!